What's happening, Bimmerites? On today's episode of Bimmer TV, we're going to be installing a JB4 system into my 2008 135i. Super excited to get this done, so don't go anywhere. Let's get into it. It's Bimmer time. What's happening, guys? Beats here, and I'm back at HP Racing. Today we're putting a JB4 into my 135i. Super excited to get this done. So many good features from the JB4. Lots of protection, lots of added features. So pretty happy about doing this. Let's get into it. Okay, so apologies for the filthy car. It's been raining out, but as you can see on my hood, we've got not only JB4, but the wireless unit for it as well, and the two-step. Here's the two-step unit. Here's the JB4 wireless connect kit and the two parts of the JB4. Time to turn up the boost and get two-stepping. Ready, Freddy? Ready. All right. So let's install the JB4.
Let's do it. So as always, BMW, anything you want to do.
Remove all these parts.
Remove the cowls, remove everything. Remove half the car, drop subframes.
Okay, so we're just going to skip through this part. I'm sure you've done it before yourselves or seen a few videos on it. We're going to get the cowls off and all the covers there, and we'll get right back to you. Little heads up, whenever you're going to be doing ECU stuff, you do want to disconnect the battery. Jeff was just back there getting it done. If you don't know how to do that, just look up a video on how to disconnect your BMW battery. Can't show you everything in every video, but, you know, I'm sure you can figure it out.
Yeah.
All right, so first up, Jeff's going to wire the wireless unit right to the JB4. It comes separately. You can opt out of buying the wireless portion. I don't know why you would, but you can. I think it's about $130 or $150 right now, extra for the wireless portion, but no running wires through your firewall into your car and having to figure out where to keep them and all that business. Yeah, nice and clean, wireless. It's the way of the future, obviously, right? I mean, it's not even the way of the future, it's the way of right now. Yeah, that just plugs in there.
Yep.
Tiny
they charge you for that.
You want my tiny screwdriver?
Yeah.
Here. Hold the camera on yourself.
Man, I'm pretty.
It's funny because those are basically computer parts, and the tiny screwdriver I've had. Oddly enough, if you see, it's a GM. I got it at a car show, but I got it because I worked at a computer company, and I've used that thing for building computers for years, and now it's coming back around full circle to helping me build my little race car. It's pretty cool that day where I got that. They had a GM drag strip car, but it was just the engine, but just like straight pipes, so they would like bring it up to full wide open throttle every like half an hour or whatever, you know. They'd start it up. The thing was friggin' nuts.
Oh, I see why they do this.
What's that you're doing there?
Basically, it's a power splice.
Okay.
So, what it looks like with the instructions.
You're tapping into the power that's going to the JB4 box to power the wireless unit.
But they basically say you gotta find which one is the right power wire, which it seems like with this. Cool. Oh, I see.
Cool.
grab a zip tie, we'll zip tie it like that. Or like that, either or.
Whichever way is gonna make it fit in the box better, right?
Exactly. Throw the two-step kit in. And then Beats will be ready to make some real power finally.
Oh, makes more power than your no power RX-7 over there. It's not moving. And I'm not saying no power because it's not. No, I'm not saying no power because it's not turbo. I'm just saying no power because you're not driving it.
Can't rush perfection.
Oh, is that what it is?
Perfection. Piece of artwork.
I thought you built race cars.
I do.
Oh.
Art.
Oh, and art. Oh, so you do both? You're in a diverse amount of fields.
I am. I built art. And then we'll go terrorize the town. Because we can't terrorize right here, because our neighbor already hates us. Rightly so.
You think it could all just come fucking wired up and plug it in?
Yeah, that'd be easy. What fun would that be? Isn't this so much more fun, Beats?
No. I mean, wouldn't be worth making an episode if you just plugged it in, but... So right now, El Jefe is wiring the two-step relay to the wireless connection. And the other camera's just running over there on the car while we sit over here. Okay, so what's that green wire?
This is for the clutch position switch. You plug that into here.
And where did you connect it to?
Basically,
In there.
this is the actual input into the JB4.
Okay. So you just connected the clutch position sensor wire to the input of the JB4. Oh, we can put my friggin' clutch stop in while we're at it too. That's like a 2-second job.
Beats, it's never a 2-second job.
That's why I said that. It's called sarcasm.
So once this is all said and done, we'll be able to hopefully shoot planes with Beats' car.
Fire! Bonfire!
Be fun. Two-step. For those who don't know, the reason for two-step is essentially it helps your car build boost off the line.
When you're gonna like race down the quarter mile and whatnot.
Exactly. So, you basically will be able to launch with, a couple PSI of boost versus having to completely spool up and, so you might start at, let's say, 5 PSI of boost versus off the line starting with, negative 14, PSI of vacuum. So it helps a lot, especially quarter mile drag racing and drag racing in general.
And pissing off your neighbors.
And it's also a lot of fun to piss off your neighbors.
Get out of my yard.
And who doesn't want their car to be like a dragon and shoot flames?
Yeah, man, you want the flamethrower?
My accents are like a whole bunch of things all at once. I'm not really trying to do anything. I don't know. I just do funny voices. It's not really supposed to be any particular thing usually. Just however, whatever comes out. Not very good at accents. I don't try to do them. I don't know. Use weird voices, I guess is the best way I can put it. And I just say Yaman because I've been to Jamaica 10 times and love Jamaica and listen to reggae all the time. And Yaman just comes out naturally for me. So that's not intentional, actually. And it was really supposed to be like an Arnold Schwarzenegger voice. Like I said, I'm not good at doing voices, so it's usually, even if I did intend it to be something really not probably very close to that thing that I was thinking of. Okay, so be careful when you're putting in the clutch relay position sensor that you put it in the right spot, because El Jefe did not the first time, and he was having trouble getting it back out so that he could put it in the right spot. Pulled on the wire too hard, ripped the wire from the pin. Now he's, did you get the pin out? You did, right? Got the pin out. Obviously got to recrimp it to the wire now, which he's working on. I'll show you right now. So just be careful. Make sure you're putting that clutch relay wire into the right pin spot.
Make sure to count. Make sure it's number 8, not number 6. I just meatball.
Got it?
Well, I heard you say make sure you put it in the right spot.
I put it in the wrong spot.
No.
But yeah.
But I heard you say that you
Put it in the wrong spot. The 6 looked like an 8. Leave me alone.
the 6 looked like an 8.
Just like 6.
Not a 9?
So we got those plugged in. So yeah, we gotta remove the 42 pin as well, the big connector. Those as well. So you gotta basically pull both the connectors off. It's hard to be able to. Oh, good. So you're basically tricking the whole ECU, thinking it's going straight through the JB4 before it goes to anything else.
Mm-hmm. White one.
Yeah.
Oh. It's becoming a trend.
Yeah.
That? Yeah. Does it either way.
There we go. That looks right. Like that doesn't look right at first.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Plug it in, plug it in.
Pretty much just plug and play at this point.
New burger scented performance racing parts.
Burger scented.
Well, like plug it in blade plugins.
Scented racing.
Well, it's gonna smell like success.
Smell like two-steps.
Smell like What's that cologne you wearing? Smells like gasoline. Yeah, that's Two-Step by El Jefe.
Mm-hmm. Ladies love it.
Wives adore it.
So no wife.
The good ones do. No, that's not true. She'll love it. She'll love it and hate it. Between that and the exhaust, at least I finally get to make some noise. I mean, it's nice how it is. It is quiet and like well-behaved, well-mannered for that, as far as that goes. But it'll be nice to have the secret sauce on there that I'm not going to mention right now.
Yeah, so I'll have a little more to there. Cool.
This little light of mine. Sing church with music with me, Jeff. You want to sing some gospels together?
I think I'm a little too sober for that right now.
Karaoke gospels. Oh. Is that to like release the box, or what are you trying to get out there?
That's just to get one connector that I have to splice into out.
Which one? This green one?
Yeah, that green one down there.
So there you go, guys. That green one on the left. I mean on the right. Sorry, I don't know my left, my right. I do. But anyway, that right one there, the green one. He's trying to pop that out so he can splice into the back of it. Just want to give you a good angle of that so you can see what that F is going on right now. What the F and vodka is going on. I had F and vodka on Monday.
F and vodka.
Yeah. I just had it because of the name.
Any good?
I don't know. It was in a mixed drink, so I mean, it was like blood orange, I think, too. So, drink was good.
Sometimes I really hate BMW engineering.
No.
No, he's not.
It's not supposed to come back apart.
No, it's supposed to go in once.
That's it.
But they expect it never to break.
Yeah, I don't know. That's not
He just says yank the shit out of it. Put green connector back in and yank the shit out of it.
Yep, that worked.
Okay.
So there you go, guys. That's how you get that one out. Just plug the connection back into it, get a firm grasp upon it,
And yank the shit out of
and
it.
pull.
Get the ECU back in. Get the JB4 connected.
Yeah, man.
Almost done.
Brap, brap. Putting the DME back in its box. If you can figure out which way it goes. Which way does it go? It's not really the easiest thing to work with.
No. Fight you a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a BMW. Yeah. You expect
They
it.
toughen you up.
Yeah.
Lots of very long nights crying over these vehicles.
Oh, it holds it all together. I thought it was like a tool to release it.
Definitely does make your ECU box a little more cluttered.
Yeah, you think? It's a lot of stuff in there. Now, where does the two-step relay go in there as well?
Oh, in here. Yeah.
Yeah. So you got the JB4 box, the wireless, and the two-step relay to stuff in a not very big box. It's already hard to fill anyway.
Yeah. Joys of BMWs, man.
Well, that's what I was saying. There is the billet housing. It's just the budget wasn't there this week, but. Oh yeah, I'm all for just getting it all to fit in the DME though, because I like the sleeper look, you know. So you open the hood. That's really honestly it's like. You know, with the single turbos, it's cool because you open the hood and look and see the big turbo there, but then you know the car's modified, you know, so it's also kind of cool. You know, I have upgraded twin turbos, still not visible, and nobody knows it's been done.
It's true.
So, and it's both have their advantages. You know. Well, at least I feel a lot more official with this because everybody's always like, "You have JB4, you have JB4, you have JB4." Yep, I got JB4. What's that? You plug it in?
This is basically the power source for the JB4.
And the wireless because it's spliced into the... Looks like they made it to fit in there. Kind of. Kind of.
And
It's a jambalaya of wires.
pretty much.
How we looking?
You're looking good. Everything's all connected. Just plugging this big rat's nest back in.
You want me to fire it up before you...
Yeah, before I put everything back in. A lot easier to go, oh, something's wrong, then shit, I'm gonna pull half of it back apart and something's wrong. Cool.
Starting it up.
Well, I gotta plug the battery back in.
Yeah.
Moment of truth. Moment of truth. JB4. Yeah, it's all connected. Yeah, give it a try. Said check engine's normal. Oh, no check engine? Oh, even better. So that's a good sign. Good sign, nothing's wrong.
Standard washer fluid, which actually hasn't been coming on that much, but...
Beats his race car.
It's a rattly wastegate.
A little bit rattly.
Set her down.
What's that?
Shut her down.
Yep. It's good to know everything's good with that.
Sweet body.
Boom.
Let's JB4 it, son.
So now let's put everything back together, and then we get to do the best part.
Yeah.
Test drive it. So I'm feeling like 40, 50 PSI of boost speeds. I'm thinking that's what we're gonna run starting.
Yeah, buddy. I thought we were gonna go right to 75, but we can start at 40.
I think 40 is safe.
All right.
You know, we don't want to blow it up too quick.
I mean, I was thinking maybe just straight out of the driveway.
Just blow it up.
Launch it right in the face.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, look at that nice clean DME box.
Sort of clean.
Well, I mean, from the outside. Okay, so El Jefe is putting the cowls back in now. Took us probably about 2 hours to get that done. That's partially due to El Jefe ripping the wire out and depinning it and having to fix that. And I felt like there was one other hiccup too, but I can't remember.
Just routing all the wires in the actual...
Yeah, that's just gonna be for everybody. But yeah, so about 2 hours, not terrible. We started it up, as I'm sure you just saw. Everything's looking good for the moment. No check engine lights, everything sounded fine, sounded normal. Proper wastegate rattle. But anyway, yeah, so we're gonna take it for a test drive in a minute here. Let's go. All right, we got JB4 wirelessly connected to my Android tablet. El Jefe is over here messing with the settings, just getting the car warmed up. We're about 180 degrees so far. Just gonna bring her up on the highway and get her fully warmed up, and supposedly the boost is turned up to 20 PSI. Let's see what we can get.
I can't get it to do the. I'm gonna have to look up how to actually get the gauges to change, because I'm not seeing anything on this.
I wonder if MHD will still read. It should, right? You should still be able to look on MHD.
Yeah.
We have to connect the cable, but.
Well, because again, this is saved, so...
Alright, second gear, ready. Well, I gotta connect the cable, right? Felt pretty good.
Felt like she's good a little more.
Yeah, it did. MHD, that little car thing. Man, yep. Oh, I gotta plug in my end, sorry.
No worries.
Okay, I'm good. I'm gonna have to go back and try it again now. Now it connects. Oh, my blinkers just went off. Connected. Yeah, but not showing anything. Oh,
There we go.
Okay. Okay. Whoa, no, not good.
It was at this moment he knew. He fucked up.
Yeah, no, oh god, timing's all wrong now. I have no blinkers. I'd shut MHD down.
Yeah. Connect.
No speedometer, no blinkers. Join blinker. It's not my fault.
Yep. Maybe when you he tried to get...
That's right turn. Thing out. I got no blinker, it's killing me. I always use my blinkers.
Now you need to drive like a real BMW driver. That's called BMW mode. You're not allowed to use your blinkers.
See this shit?
Connected.
Oh god. Jeez. Oh Jesus. Change the map or something. Go back
Not
to the
even
one.
connected on a map right now.
Yeah, so anyway, it seemed like it was working pretty good. We couldn't get, Jeff couldn't, there's something that's happened. You put it in the map.
Oh, no.
Well, I just saw the blinkers go off. It must just be when you hit enter or something. Anyway, it seemed to be pulling pretty good, but we couldn't get a boost gauge to show us what we were getting, so we tried to run MHD to use the monitoring on there, and it didn't like that. So, trying to figure it out now. Okay, so we had a little bit of an issue there on the highway. Overall, everything was working pretty good. Seemed to be pulling pretty strong. We did one real pull, really, and it felt pretty good. But we couldn't see the boost gauge. Couldn't figure out how to get a boost gauge to come up on the JB4 software. So we figured, you know, what the hell, we'll hook up MHD and bring up the gauges on there and see what we got. Yeah, that didn't work out so good. As soon as MHD connected, things got a bit hairy. No speedometer, no tach, no blinkers, running rough, all kinds of stuff. So we pulled over, as you probably saw already. I don't know, we got things reset, disconnected MHD, went back to JB4, put it in map 0, figured out a couple things with JB4 because I'm not that familiar with it yet, seeing we just installed it. So anyway, she's idling a little rough and not running quite right, but I think good enough to get home, and just probably need to reflash MHD with a JB4 back end flash, I would imagine, to get everything working right. But yeah, that's where we're at for now. Definitely going to show you guys some more about working with JB4 and everything in a future video. So if you didn't see everything that you wanted to as far as that goes in this one, no worries, we got you. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you hit subscribe and hit the thumbs up for us. We'll see you on the next episode of Bimmer TV. We're out.